This weekend we saw 2 movies, Beyond the Lights and the #1 movie at the box office, Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh my God. See, that was dumb.
Thank you.
I really like it.
It's all rubbing off. This movie, I have to say, worth the wait, #1.
Yes.
We were talking about this
It
earlier.
was worth the 20 years.
It was worth the 20 years of my life. That we were worried about if we were going to like it because we have like this nostalgic idea of what this movie is, because we, you know, when you watch things when you're young, you sometimes look back and go, oh, really? Yeah. I was into the Toadies or whatever.
Or Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Which is great.
But you question yourself.
Right.
But I had no questions. Yeah. I laughed as hard as I did when I was 16. Yeah. I was embarrassed at some of the things that I laughed at in the movie. Yeah. There's fart jokes and I laughed at them. I mean, what?
Yeah, the Farrelly brothers definitely have a style. They took a bunch of things from their other movies, a lot from Dumb and Dumber, the first one, clearly. There's a lot of homages to themselves in a weird way, but hilarious through and through. There were so many times that like someone like in the movie would fart, and I was just in a theater full of teenagers, and they would be like, yeah! And I was like, these kids get it.
You're finally home.
Yeah. These cool teenagers get it.
There were so many things that I don't have this a lot with movies, but there's so many things I think about today about the movie that just make me giggle. Like there's one thing, I can't really talk about it because it's kind of a spoiler, but a joke that I've seen a million times. A million times. And they did it and they added one thing to it and it made it so new and so fresh, and I laughed the hardest I've laughed in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
It was great.
I literally know what joke you're talking about, which I thought was hilarious. There's a joke at the end that I thought was really, really funny, so make sure you stay.
This is just a segment where we talk about...
Yeah, we're just talking about all the funny things. There is a spoiler that I'm going to give you, but not give you. Bill Murray is in Dumb and Dumber 2, and you have to find him. That's a real thing.
He is?
Yes, Bill Murray is in Dumb and Dumber 2. I'll tell you once we wrap, but it's absolutely a real thing.
Wow.
But the movie is hilarious.
It's
Everyone, like, the way Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels kind of slide back into their roles, at first it made me super apprehensive. I was like, oh God, are they going to do this right? You know what I mean? Like, after 2 decades, it's kind of hard to be like, I'm going to play an idiot again.
Well, they did a great job.
They did it, and, you know, you're a fan of The Newsroom, so to see that turn in Jeff Daniels.
Actually, my friend was telling me there's a billboard on Sunset where one side of the billboard is Jeff Daniels in Newsroom, and the other side of the billboard is Dumb and Dumber 2.
That is so funny.
I don't think it's on purpose.
Oh, probably not.
Amazing.
But I love that happened. Another thing about this movie is that it's just been so long, you know, and people didn't know if it was going to get made. So there were also some jokes in there that I was like, you can tell this happened. They wrote this joke
a long time ago.
Yeah. But they decided to keep it. You know what I mean? But
I'm not mad at them. No, I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah. I'm still laughing about... I was laughing about another joke as you were talking.
Yeah. Make sure you go see Dumb and Dumber 2 in Regal Cinemas. Another film we saw this weekend was Beyond the Lights.
Yeah, Beyond the Lights, which directed by...
Gina Prince Bythewood, the same woman that wrote and directed Love and Basketball.
Which I have not seen.
It's like, were you never a black teenager? Have you not seen Love and Basketball?
I was a black teenager.
Were you?
Yeah, but I missed that movie.
Well, then you weren't a black teenager. Love and Basketball was great. Beyond the Lights, it's kind of a similar story. It's about a female pop singer, and she falls in love, and then it's like, which one is she going to choose? Career? Love.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's a confusing idea because if you live in Ohio, you know that pop is code for soda. So is she a soda star? Is she a music star?
Are you gonna do like a hashtag?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Hashtag pop music. All you do is you take your favorite singer, artist, group, ensemble, mix it with the soda. Hashtag it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and you will enter to win a Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 prize pack.
Okay.
It could be anything.
Okay. So what if it was like...
Salt and Dr. Pepper.
Salt and Dr. Pepper. Ginger Ale Be Sure.
Yeah, it could be Whiz Cola Ifa.
Bobby Dr. Brown's Root Beer Soda.
Orange. Blood Orange Crush.
That's good.
It's not bad. I really struggled.
But do people know who Blood Orange is?
Probably not. Write yours in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hashtag pop music See you next week. Erin Gibson.
Yassir Lester.
Come in for a hug.